Good, boys. Way more awake today. It's good. It's good, Burke. No, Jake. No, we're just gonna try to focus on alpha, bro. Just use alpha ticks. Can't complain. Nothing goes wrong with alpha ticks. And if something does, then they'll always reimburse you. So, boys, listen to all the OGs who just like the people who joined chat. Like, let me tell you guys something real quick. Like, at the end of the stream, we're gonna give away 2 free alpha accounts. Don't say it to the other people who join in the middle. All right, I'll say it at the beginning, and then I'll say it again at the end. The update to the accounts, yeah, they're all gone, bro. How do we enter? It'll just be, just click, like, I don't know, like just put your name in a folder or something, like something easy. So the update on the accounts, yeah, I don't have any TradeAway accounts, right? Okay, so we'll have to execute here. The good news is we can trade on the mini. And we'll just copy whatever I do on alpha here. I'll get it to you, Ash. To be honest, it should have been sent already. Is it low? Yeah, we'll talk about the game plan today. We'll talk about the game plan tomorrow. We'll talk about all that. No worries. Something we definitely want to do is mark out that new day opening gap, closing price. Opening price, closing price. You should get the account shortly. Ash, you want to check your dashboard? I didn't get any new accounts yet. I am just gonna trade the Apex accounts that I'm sorry, the alpha accounts that I have. And is there a way? Yeah, just go mark the candle. You don't need to see the actual gap. You just have to mark out the candle, the right candles. As long as you know what 2 candles form the gap. Because you can't. No, the accounting payout is not going to be eligible. Bro's hair is not fluffy. A lie. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I got tired taking showers in the morning, bro. Alright, that's fine. Alright. What time is it? 9:20? Okay. Let's make a game plan here. Yeah. I would just trade the continuing contract, bro. Keep it simple. Okay, let's talk about the game plan. So, first things first, we're not trying to pick a top. So, we're not just going to assume that this is potentially the all-time high. However, going into the day, we do have pretty bearish order flow. We traded above Asia. We got pretty far above Asia. I think we got -1 almost. And then we got the shift. So we got the breaker. We could come back and then move lower. We left these equal lows. So going into market open, I'm looking at these equal lows as a high probability drawn liquidity. We're not gonna really have a daily buy, so we're just gonna have to play the range, play the intraday order flow. If we see something like this, all right, we're bearish. We target these lows. If we see something like this, we're bullish. Okay, we target a new all-time high or whatever internal high is here. But going into market open, I like these equal lows. Is there anything else? No, I think that's fine. I had a new week opening gap. Did that stay? Did that go through? No, it did not go through. Okay. The reason there's a gap up is because you don't have beta adjust on. And this is the contract rollover. Okay. So you got to turn beta adjust on. Then it'll adjust for the contract changes. Today we're just going to be trading alpha future accounts. The gap is there because beta adjust is on. What caused this huge gap? It's the contract change. We've moved from the September contract to the December contract. Okay. So if you're gonna go on the chart, like if you go NQZ 2025, it's not gonna be there. Okay. So what do? Just go to NQ and I think while we're at it, we might as well just get one. Like, why would I just do a paper trade here? It doesn't make sense. Might as well get one Apex account. Just start slowly stacking them again. Although we will trade the Alpha Futures accounts. Those will be our main accounts for now. We'll focus on getting a payout with Alpha. I believe we're pretty close on one of the accounts. ICT usually recommends you making the switch on the 3rd Friday of the month. So that would be the 19th. But you can make the switch now. Let me well, this two-factor authentication thing is annoying, bro. Okay. 5972475 9. Okay, that didn't work. 05. I'm happy to play both sides today. I'm leaning towards a new all-time high. because I'm not going to be the person who tries to, you know, pick the top in an all-time high. So we're leaning bullish. I think the higher probability setups will be long. But if these equal lows are still open and we do get a high probability setup short, I will take that. Okay. What's the best size for an Apex account? Tea is so good, man. But for my tea, for people who actually drink tea, what's the best tea? Also, what's the activation fee on a 250K Apex? $300. Damn. Earl Grey. I like that. Whoever said Earl Grey, someone saying chai. I'm British, so it's Yorkshire? I haven't tried that. But I know something I want is my own tea. I searched up Yorkshire and this is all I see. So I don't know what you're drinking. But Amit tea? Yo, Amit tea goes crazy. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Amit tea's a brand though. It's not a tea. We'll just get 50K Apex again. That way we can simply I know about Amit tea, bro. Don't you worry, bro. Amit tea Earl Grey is exactly what I'm drinking right now, bro. That shit is so good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Someone said ICT. That's funny. Tomorrow's FOMC. So the game plan for today is simple. I mean, I'm leaning towards longs. The higher probability setup will be long. However, let me just write this pre-market plan before I forget. I'll show you guys officially what I'm typing here. Because this is what's going in my journal after. London low, Asia low, N-Dog, org, quadrants. Oh man. Yeah, when that happened. What time is it? Okay, we got just enough time for market open. So I guess what we'll do is we'll focus on the alpha accounts, but while we trade the alpha accounts, we will just start doing Apex evals again one by one. And we'll probably just be like full porting them, I'll be honest. So whatever you see on screen is going to be Apex eval, but if it's just an eval trade, I'll tell you guys, it's most likely going to be an eval trade and eval trade and an alpha future trade. You could target the gap. So probably could have got this account yesterday, but to be honest, I wasn't planning to get any accounts. Okay, trading view is activated. It should work to allow me to sign in. And we will trade. So whatever, we'll just, whatever we risk on the alpha, we'll just double the risk here and we'll just trade it in minis. So we do 3 micro, we'll do 3 minis. Someone was asking me to keep the money on. I think we can start keeping the money on in the trades. Because I think we're pretty past the point of which, you know, we don't really care about how much we're up or down. So you guys can see what the R is and stuff. It's okay, Jax here. Appreciate you, bro. It happens. No, the accounts are not recoverable. I asked Apex and I asked Trade of 8. All right, opening range gap. We're marking that out today. Closing price of yesterday. Opening range gap low. We got opening range gap high. Mark those out. Lock them in. Mark out near the opening gap as well. Lock that in. Then you get your quadrants. 50% being the most important. 50% comes in at 24557.75. 557.75, and we'll just eyeball the other quadrants. Don't need to mark out all the other quadrants. We'll just eyeball them. You see we have a lot of levels here. Although we do have these very smooth equal highs right here. I really like that. So we come down, take London low. And then we have buy side right here. It's probably like a 3 mini trade. We'll try to pass the account in, you know, 1 or 2 trades. I like these equal highs right now. I really like these equal highs right now. So we'll see if we can get something in discount. We are below both opening prices, which is a nice discount level for us. I'm going to minimize chat, but I appreciate everyone coming through. You know what? Everyone who came through, everyone who's watching Market Open, at the end of trading today, we'll do a giveaway, a free giveaway. Anyone in chat can join. We'll give away some Alpha Futures accounts. So if you're watching, I appreciate you. We'll just do like a sign up sheet again, something simple. And yeah, so market comes down, takes London low. We're gonna have to be really like, listen, these all-time high markets are not easy. You kind of have to really stay locked in the entire time. Keep an eye on YM. Oh my goodness, get rid of this. YM is currently trading higher. This is a 1 minute chart. Okay. Did YM make a new all-time high as well? No, YM's kind of lacking. I'm gonna leave this. There's red lines there because we're still range bound on YM. In terms of daily profiling, this high technically is safe. Like if it was any other day, I'd probably assume this to be high of day because of the daily power of 3. But because we're in all-time highs, you don't want to be the person, you know. Also, these highs are, those highs are smooth, bro. Those highs are smooth. Any setup targeting these highs, you could argue is A+. Those highs are way too smooth. You just got to be patient and, you know, wait for a good setup. If it just goes without a good setup, I mean, well, then we miss it. But if we can get a good setup, that's good. I've been working on the coding. And I've gotten really good, some really good stats. I'm focusing mostly on opening range gap statistics as of now. Also, yeah, we got to change this color. Needs to be different. It can't be black because everything else is black. It's got to be like light blue or something. Yeah, something like that. So right now, I want to see a run into potentially 50%. And it's not really shortable, so we're just going to wait. If it was shortable, I would take it. Like, is this an order block? Yeah. Okay, it doesn't. It's gone anyway, so there's no point in even talking about it. Okay, there you go. That's a clean new day opening gap. I like that. Let me save that template. and dog high, and dog low. And then for opening range gap, I think we can go with like gray. Yeah, I like that. We gotta have some color, some color scheming. Otherwise, it's too sloppy. Okay, potentially a first presentation here. Nah, doesn't. Yeah, we might get it. So tomorrow is FOMC. Tomorrow is FOMC. So we're not going to be trading the morning session. So usually on FOMC, I don't trade the morning. Not usually. I never trade the morning of FOMC. So tomorrow we're not going to be trading in the morning. Usually what I do is I trade in the PM session. Except tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not going to be trading FOMC at all. Tomorrow you guys are on your own. I also think it's going to be... I simply just have plans. I'm going to take my girl. It's her birthday. So I'm going to be, you know, going out for the day. But it is going to be a dangerous FOMC. So a lot of people think they backtested FOMC, but really all they backtested was all the FOMCs that never really had a rate cut or like a lot of volatility. This FOMC is not going to be like the last, 10 that you backtested. It's going to be like the ones in 2022 and I believe 2023, maybe early 2024, although I don't think so. So if you want to practice those FOMCs, go back in time and study days where the Fed cut the rate or increased the rate. Practice that FOMC day, because that FOMC day, it's not, the volatility is nowhere similar to, what, not for sure, but could perhaps, be tomorrow. So if you plan on trading tomorrow, you're probably going to have to underwrite, like put less sizing in. And, we may actually get an order block here that we could execute. Just look for like 2R. If we can get a good fill on this. I'm not liking where the fill is right now. Now the fill is way too low. But I wouldn't mind executing this order block. Nah, see, we can't really squeeze out 2R. If we can get a fill like here. The thing is, I want to target org 50%. We could target 75%. No, I think we might just have to wait. It's coming up too strong anyway. It doesn't look sensitive in there. I suppose I should mark out the $25 and 75% levels too. You see it really rejected off that order block. I mean, we could short this and, target all the way down here. That's another thing we didn't consider. Like that short probably would have been worth it because we would have been able to target. If we can get something up here. To be honest, I want to focus on taking a long setup to these highs. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm not going to short it to here. Although this is a strong draw, I'd rather just wait for the setup, if a setup forms, to target these highs. That's my game plan right now. So we'll see if we get the order block here. That's something I would for sure execute. We'll see. It doesn't look like we will, but we don't need this London low marker anymore. And like I want to save my capital for the trade that can target these very smooth highs. So yeah, we could easily get here Easily, we could easily get there. But if we do get a setup here, I want to be able to execute that setup. So just preserving that capital. I think we're in a 4-hour gap, 1 hour or something. Discount the range probably. So we'll see. I'm not gonna, I know this is an eval, but I'm gonna be taking the same trade on my funded. So I want to make sure we get a good first trade here. Meaning I'm not gonna trade this like an eval. I'm gonna trade it like the same way my funded. If I'm gonna push the button, it's gonna be on all my accounts. I believe we didn't really have any impactful news, right? If I'm not mistaken. Just retail sales, okay. So right now I want to see the formation of this OB. I have a statistic. It's actually pretty interesting. Let me open up this stat real quick. I think this will find if you trade with opening range gap. Very, very interesting statistic. So okay. If we don't get to 75%, most days we do. That's where things get complicated, actually. Never mind. What's the stat of reaching 70% in the first 30 minutes? 25% in the first 30 minutes. 47%. It's like a 50-50 chance. I mean, we're probably going to get to org. Yeah, let's see. This setup is actually very high probability to get to opening range gap 1. Like if I see this, that we can just make a model out of opening range gap. The probabilities are really in your favor to target opening range gap 1. Even if it doesn't get there, like if you take that trade 100 times, the probabilities are there. It's, like there's a 67% chance that we're going to get to opening range gap 0.75 in the next 10 minutes of touching this. So 1, 2, 3. There's a 70% chance that in the next 7 minutes we're going to get opening range gap 25%. And then once we get 25%, the probability of getting to 1 is like between 60 and 75, depending how fast you want it to get there. So the probabilities are really in your favor to be in a short here. Although I think I'd still rather save my capital for these highs. Also, it's literally volatile in here. I'm not liking these wicks. If they were just a clean OB, different story. That technically is a CISD. Actually, not really, because it didn't really take out any short-term low. Now, what I need to run is a stat. If we don't get to 0.75, how often do we see something towards the upside? The issue is there's a 5-minute city there. So we'll see. We may actually favor the short from the 5-minute city instead of the long here from a potential OB. The probabilities are there though. There's a 71% chance that within the next 9 minutes, there's a 70% chance we get to or 75%. Pretty valid stat. So if we get a setup from the 5-minute gap here, we're taking that. Probabilities on our side. Target all these levels here. All these clumped up levels. And then maybe, I guess, potentially the equal highs. And if we don't get the short setup, we won't take this reversal long, but we will execute a protraction long. So basically, if price does this, we short. And if price does this, we long. Either or. I'll play either side, gladly. Both of which I'd be happy to take. So the fact that I've just said that out loud makes my next 15 minutes really simple. How am I going to hesitate if I just told myself exactly what I'm going to do when it happens? I know exactly what I'm waiting for now. I'm waiting for the next protraction model, long or short. I don't execute either. I prefer the short one But if the setup doesn't form short within the next 15 minutes, I'm sure there's a really good chance that also, how large is this gap? That gap is 56 points. On a 56-point gap, there's only a 40% chance that we even fill up the opening range gap. So actually the probabilities are stacked higher. Wow. So maybe we do favor the long. I don't know. Some converging levels here. I gotta do more testing. I literally have a cheat sheet open up. Like, I literally have my cheat sheet here. People are gonna ask me to share this. I'm not gonna share this right now. But I literally have a cheat sheet with all my statistics because I haven't memorized them all yet. It's gonna take a while before I do. I'm literally just gonna keep this cheat sheet open. The thing is, if we're gonna get above these highs, we probably run to all-time high. So we didn't even touch the 5, so yeah, it looks like the protraction model short formed, except this isn't really a protraction model short. I mean, it is, but I don't think we can get good risk to reward on this setup. We could squeeze out a 2R. We could squeeze out a 2R. If we can get a good fill on that, we'll try it. We could squeeze it out. We could squeeze it out. We'll try it to Asia low. If this can tick up, what's the risk on that? 13 points. I'm gonna wait for some sensitivity. All right, we'll try it. We're just gonna put the stop at the body high. Really, it should be like here. Really, it should be here, but we're just gonna go with the body high and see if we can get a quick run to Asia low. Something very crucial here is to find out what's Asia low 526. Risking $100 on the funded only. I suppose we could do, put the stop a little bit higher. All right, we're gonna go with the stop. Here plus 1 tick, 5,750. Bearish fair value gap. I want to see that hold. Oh shoot, I forgot to click record. Whatever, too late. If we get closure below here, I'll add 1 micro on the funded and bring my stop down. I'm going to keep the stop here, actually. I'm going to keep it here. I want to see sensitivity at this gap. I should just keep the opening range gap. If I'm going to trade with the quadrant levels, I need to know exactly what they are. Should I just keep this open? We have not reached 75% yet. I really want to see 75% get touched, because then there's a good chance we get to 1. How long has it been since our first touch of 50? 1, 2, 3. Why am I counting? It's been 10 minutes. So ideally we get to here within the next 5 minutes. I'm only risking $100 on the funded. I want to see us stay in the lower portion. Okay, there we are, staying in the lower portion. It's kind of getting messy in here, though. Even new day opening gaps are really strong draw. Just the probability of getting there Although we didn't get to 75% org, so it's kind of like a red flag. ES is about to make a bullish change in the state. It's maybe a looting trade. We'll see if ES can wick. Is ES trading into a 5-minute? No. I don't want to see us come here yet. I'd rather see us go 75% first. But we are spending a lot of time here. It should have been speeding up. I don't think we can survive this retracement. It's possible. I think we give it a chance. I mean, I'm only risking $100 on the funded. I was debating closing early because we're not seeing the speed. But I think we just give it a chance. It's a low risk trade. Really strong draw lower. So right now what I want to see, I know it's really sloppy, really is closure below here. And if I can get the closure below here, I will I'll even add 1 micro. I'm only in with 3 micros. So $100 risk. Let's glance at the YM. YM looks great, man. Look, that's a beautiful setup on YM. I'm not gonna lie. Could YM be trading? It's previous day's low on YM. Interesting. Okay. I just need the other indices to line up with YM. I want to. Okay. We're gonna bring the stop here now. So reduce our risk. A lot of volatility on that candle. Asia low just got absolutely sniped by ES. I didn't even get to partial or anything. We got full gap closure there, man. I didn't. Hopefully we can just get Asia low, man. Keep this simple on me. I really can't give back this on an eval. You guys know about Apex trailing drawdown. If this comes back, like we blow the eval. Realistically, I should have been already partialed, to be honest. I think we'll just take 2 and leave a runner. I just shorted 2 contracts. Okay, we're gonna have to terminate the trade there. Okay, I accidentally shorted 2, so we're just gonna terminate there. It's fine. Close it on the funded as well. Why isn't it showing me executions? Oh, okay, that's on me. It's fine. I wanted to partial. Asia lows open. That was the main draw for the trade. The statistics on this trade were very strong. You know, I really like all the coding that I did because I know the probability of us getting here after seeing this is so high. I don't think people understand how high this probably, like, the setup was not A+, but the probability behind this trade. See, my protraction model already has like a 60% win rate. So to see that after understanding the opening range gap quadrant statistics is really strong. So we're about to reach Asia low most likely. There's currently an SMT there, but that's not, you know, the most important thing. We shall see if we can find another setup. Yeah, we'll see. I still really like those equal highs, but we'd have to get a full CISD here. So if we get that CISD here, we can look for those equal highs. How much did I need for a payout? I don't like trading P&L. 223. I think we're eligible for a payout on this account. I think we're eligible. So let's just trade the other funded for now. Be a small payout, but we'll just take a small payout. I mean, yesterday was brutal for us, so we'll take a small payout. Obvious Sibi here. We don't need to go much lower, but we definitely could. Did we trade into? Okay. We'll see. What I want to see now, if I'm being honest, and I'll remove the markers here, is this breaker. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even signed into my brokerage. Completely forgot I have a freaking live account to trade. Tripping. I felt like something was missing. It definitely felt like something was missing. And we'll see if we can get a breaker. That would be nice. That would probably confirm to me we're going to get those highs. So we're going to sit here and wait for a potential breaker. And that would be obviously closure above all that. So we'll wait. I'm setting up my brokerage account. I forgot to execute. I did not even have it open. I forgot it because I didn't have it open yesterday. That's why. Yesterday was just a mess. Okay, but that was a good trade. I mean, can you run some statistics on how often does org close at first? Whether I should use it, I can run that stat for sure. Send me a message on Discord. It may be a while before I actually run the stat, but so let me leak. Let me leak the statistic that I was looking for. I was using on this. Oh, I want to leak this. People are gonna screen. I'll do it really quick. Okay. This is a table that tells me how often we're likely to continue to the next opening range gap quadrant. And that's what I use in this trade in confluence with my protraction model. So I'm not just trading that statistic. I'm trading in confluence with my protraction model. What are the odds that I have a statistic that says within the next 15 minutes, there's a 70% chance we get to 75% and then 1.00% of org. So if I have that statistic, and then on top of that, I see my model form right where the statistic should be playing out 70%, that's gotta be like a 90% chance that trade plays out, you know? So you gotta push the button there. You gotta push the button there. And I'm not gonna be giving out that full document, but here and there with the org, we'll use org together. Like, I mean, the org stats, I don't mind sharing the org stats. So now we're working in that lower portion. All right, I'm just signing it to my brokerage account. So we're waiting for 10 a.m. to see if we get a 10 a.m. reversal. It's been one-sided, and that's what I'm waiting for. It takes so long to assign into like 2FA, then the face, and then you got to go onto the app and then do another face, 2 face scans. All right. Haven't traded it live in a while, actually. It's Thursday, I think. But we are signed in now. And we shall see. Where's New Week opening? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're just gonna wait and see if we get a breaker, 10 a.m. reversal idea. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna take this CISD. I'm gonna wait for the breaker. You could technically enter long right now, and it would not be a rule break. There's an SMT here at Asia low. That actually looks pretty good, if I'm being honest. SMT at Asia low. I don't like that box. It's ugly. Oh, that's a nice box. Let's use that. Again, I want to wait for, maybe even the inversion. Like, we already hit criteria for the long by seeing this order block, which formed right on New Day opening gap. It's just getting quite sloppy in here. So let's remove that stuff. I think that's way cleaner. Okay, nice. So yeah, we want to see, maybe if we get the inversion, we can execute that. And I say that because I don't really trust this reversal model. Just don't trust it. It's way too small, way too shallow, too much retracement, too much wicking, too much consolidation. So just wait for something more confirming in the 10 a.m. candle. These highs, man, that's too smooth, bro. I don't trust. You don't trust those highs. Don't trust those highs. You can trade NQ1. You just got to turn beta adjust on. Just go to like the 1 minute chart, bottom right of your screen, click beta adjust. Appreciate you, Mohammed, for your condolences about yesterday. It was very sad. Condolences is for like death. I shouldn't say condolences. Just lost all my accounts because I kicked trade copier. No, I don't have a job anymore. I don't work. This is my job. Yeah, there's a 4-hour gap lower. Yeah, we could leave these highs for tomorrow FOMC. It's very possible. Brokers to use, interactive brokers. We're about to reverse, possibly. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm not looking for shorts anymore, no. Is there a 15-minute IFPG? From here, yeah. If that's what you're asking. How much time you're in this industry? Since when did you quit your job? I quit my job before I even got my first payout. I went all in right from the beginning. Although I was in school when I started trading. I got my first payout in class. TPT valid? It's valid. If you haven't gotten your first payout to the person who asked about Take Profit Trader, what I would do is use Alpha Futures first. Use Alpha Futures first and then go to Take Profit Trader, because payouts on Alpha are really fast and easy. Even if they're small payouts, like you might as well do that just to stay, you know, in profit. You don't want to be going in the negatives for stuff like that. How much did we end up making on that Apex account? Okay, 1.2. We got to make 3. 3 would be, what was that, 1.6, 1.8? I did try Tradeify. One time I got 2 evals, blew them, never went back. I just tried it because, I don't know, I just wanted to try it. FundNX is really good too. Yeah, FundNX is good. It's not easy to get multiple payouts with FundNX, but Tradeify is just like a worse Apex, in my opinion. No? My risk on a 50k eval, I'm gonna be risking probably 500. I keep going back and forth. It's gonna be 500. It's gonna be 1%. But I'll tell you why it's gonna be 1%. It's gonna be 1%, but I'm gonna aggressively add into my winners. So my max loss limit per trade will be 1,000, but I'm gonna start every trade with a max risk of 500. And that way, when I slam, you know, I try to pyramid my entries until my target, so that I make that $1,500 target lower, you know? So if I start with 10 contracts and I have to hit 2R and I add another 5 contracts, I only need 1.5R, you know? So I do stuff like that. And I'm going to mark out this gap here. And we might buy this. But the thing is, we're going to be going into a 15-minute bearish, aren't we? I mean, even that high, we can just target that. Even closure above CE might be worth it here, because that's a long run to the buy side. 62 points. Because the CISD is there. Did respect the OB. The SMT is there. We left Asia low. If we can respect New Day opening gap here, close above CE, we'll take a long. We could genuinely just take 1 mini. Because 1 mini from, like, even if our fill was here, 1 mini to the buy side, it's pretty much the account pass. So I think it's worth it. And then what's the risk on that? Yeah, that's like a 4-hour trade. So we'd only be risking, what's that, is that 300? Is that 400? The question is, are we going to move higher? Probably not. But we could probably manage the position, you know, take a partial there or something. Well, if we only take 1 contract, no partials. Or we just wait for the next protraction model. Yeah, that's probably the smart thing to do. Wait for the next protraction model, rather than force this reversal. I like this New Day opening gap. All these levels are starting to look way more clean. All right, now we're pushing it. Now we're pushing the risk reward. ES is not moving higher. I guess Nasdaq is the more bullish one. Maybe get an entry around CE there. I'm looking for sensitivity right there. Let's not trade that account. We'll secure that payout. Wait. So if I'm gonna take, when's my payout date? I gotta check. All right, we're gonna try this. I'm watching ES. I have the trigger finger ready. Let me quickly check out when's the payout date. On the 18th. On Thursday. So I'll take my first trade on the next account on Thursday. So on Thursday, we have to take a trade on Thursday. Is there a fair value gap in that? Nah, it doesn't look like anything will form. Unless we sweep this low, then close above. At least we're seeing nice candles now, like not like this stuff here. Ugly. Okay, we took that low. Closure above. I'm in that. Personally, I'm in that. In fact, we may even buy this just on that speed. It's such a high risk reward trade. Let's wait for the OB. So, okay, this account first trade. Someone needs to remind me, bro, because I'm gonna forget. I have to take the first trade on this account on Thursday. That way, the payouts syncs can align every 2 weeks. If we get closure above here, I'll enter long. If not, well, then we don't enter long. Simple as that. I don't think it will, to be honest. I think this may just stay one-sided / consolidated. Like I don't know if we're gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see a run higher personally, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll still take the OB. It's worth the risk. The risk reward is so good. Those highs are such a strong draw. Yeah. I don't want to see us really get below into the opening gap. If we do, it's probably not going anywhere. This S&P doesn't really matter. What really matters is whether or not we get the OB here. All right, we have swept the low. Again, not interested in any shorts at this point in time. Would simply like to see a bullish order block form here, as well as the breaker. That's going to be a large stop loss, 27 points. But to be honest, we have all-time high above that, so we could aim for runners and stuff. We'll see if we get the order block. YM may also get bullish here as well. Okay, I gotta close that. I can't even trade that. I'm not necessarily saying I'm bullish, but we'll see if we get the order block. The highest probability move, like I said, was to org low. Now we'll see if we get something else or not. It would be a clean order. If this candle just goes up there, that's clean as sauce. I'm gonna be honest. Doesn't get much cleaner than that. There's a small gap in here. Just that buy side target. This is just way too smooth. So we'll see if we can get it. Your TP didn't hit because of spread, and that's okay, bro. I mean, this one trade doesn't really matter, right, in the grand scheme of things. This week doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Are you on NQU or NQZ? I'm on NQ1 with beta just turned on. So NQ, it would be NQZ. Similar chart as NQZ. But I just keep it simple. Just trade the continuing contract. And we may have to actually switch to the micro. Because I'm not going to go too many. There's no point in risking 2 minis. But then I really can't partial. But if I switch to micro, I lose all my levels, and I really can't be asked to remark that stuff. All right, let's do the smart thing and risk. Go to the micro. We'll just have to redo the annotations. And what is that, bro? What is this? Okay. We'll just have to redo all the annotations. We'll see if we get the order block. Am I signed into the? Okay. There's a new day opening gap in here somewhere. And we're looking to target those equal highs, which aren't so equal on the micro, but it's right there. So we need to get that 50% marker. $557 right there. All right, we're all good now. I've never actually used Oregon reverse. Never ran those stats yet. Okay, we'll see if we get the closure above. If so, we'll execute that order block. ES actually already closed above, but I'll wait for NASDAQ as well. We'll take it with 8 micros here. Let's just do 10. Apex accounts are gone. I like alpha ticks. We didn't get the closure above, but I'm going to take the entry there. It already formed on ES. Stop loss will go to all these down close candles. Or sorry, all those up close candles. And we'll throw the TP. Although I don't like using tick profits, but we'll throw that. Now, if we are going to see an expansion move, let's give out some more sauce. I think I did the test within 1 point, right? I forget. Let's just do it within 1 point. So I believe we have a 15-minute civvy right there at 4. What is that right there? At 570. What high is at 570? Right here. I mean, really, the stop loss should be here. Let's put the stop at the body low. Plus 1 tick. 5750, yeah. Okay, yeah, that low. I'm gonna be honest. This one I only took on eval, but this is a good trade. I would take it on my funded, but I'm just waiting. I'm gonna be waiting for a payout on that funded, so I really don't want to push the button on it. I think that first short we took would have made us legible. So this would be your breaker. Don't really want to see it go much higher than that. We'll just keep that annotated. This looks like it's going straight to stop loss, but we'll see. We did everything good. ES is just trading into a big bullish fair value gap. So by no means invalidated. Obviously not the best entry, but that's how I like to take my entries. If we close above here, we can bring, in fact, let's just do that now. Bring the stop right there. Usually you want to wait for the closure, but if it doesn't form a protraction model here, I no longer want to be in the trade. So we've managed to reduce our risk by 10 points. That's good. It's always good thing to see. And now what we'd want to see is a move above here. This would be your minor buy side. I'm going to target this. Minor buy side liquidity. I don't like that. So I don't want a partial here, but we're going to partial here to reduce our risk, you know? So currently we're risking... fuck this math, bro. Okay, let's do the math. We're risking 18 times 20, 360. So if we want a partial 360 at 20 points, we'd have to... shit gets confusing. You partial out that 15-minute gap to protect your risk, all right? I don't know what you want to partial, whatever you want. I'm going to take off too. Not to secure money, to reduce my stop loss. Reduce my risk above these highs. Anyways, we're going to get the order block here. If we get a full reversal, man, that would be a beautiful price action. $10 is 47, 57, 40, 40, 80. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, we want to see the order block form here. It did form. So the stop loss is where it's supposed to be. Okay, we respected the breaker mean threshold. So far, good stuff in this trade. Probably want to reduce your risk somewhere here. I'm not going to reduce my risk, but I would recommend, because I know people are copying. I'm going to be honest. Reduce your risk somewhere in here. Because we could be wrong. And if we are wrong, right, you always want to keep in mind the range you're working with. And this would be premium of the opening range. This is your first premium level right there. I drew the incorrect. Your first discount level is right here. So we've managed to bring the stop up 10 points. Now really, if you want to get a really good stop, you can take the wick here. I don't like to put it right at 50 or right at 75, but I do like to put it right in between 75 and 0. So it gives a little room to wick 75. So 536.25. Unless there's something else on another time frame. Like probably this body low here. Probably don't want to see that get traded too. Again. But we'll give it, yeah, let's go with the body low, 538. Now we've reduced the stop by 13.5 points. And I'm just going to put a red line here. So I'm going to scan for imbalances in that price range. There are none. So I'd want to see this wick. The only thing between us and this is this low. There's no imbalance here. So either we respect this order block, which by the way, you could actually put the stop right there. If we close below 546, I just terminate the trade. Like we shouldn't be. If we close below here, I just terminate. The probabilities would not be in my favor at that point, and I do not want to be holding any more risk. So we'll see if it does do that. So far, it hasn't. Fastest payout. They're all fast, bro. They are all fast, my brother. I'm about to get an SMT here. ES traded into the 15-minute gap, right? Yeah, ES did. Yeah, we're going to look for a reason. Let's see if we can get a good fill on the exit here. I do want to terminate this. There is an SMT. But the probabilities are low now. The probabilities are lower. Although I like our risk. I'm going to hold it through the SMT. But it's probably going to be a loser if we're talking about probabilities. If we take this low, we're probably going to stay inside this range for some time. And we could make a lower low. But I don't really see it going much. That'd be a really strong move. We definitely trade into something. Did I miss 30-minute gap? No. I don't know. We'll see. There's an imbalance there. See if it inverses that or fails. Check out YM. YM in a similar situation. I don't know what this is, bro. I sort of sworn we deleted this. So we'll just see if this inverses or not. Doesn't really change much. We're not gonna make any. I mean, we could put the stop here. Okay, we're out of the trade. So 1-1. We're still up on the day. We'll see what this happens. We're gonna give this some time before we even look for anything else. Clear the annotations here. London indices, see what people say. Everybody blowing accounts in September? Talking about me? I said to you it's bearish. Next time, bro, I'll listen to everything you say, bro. Are there activation fees on alpha? Not on the advanced or zero accounts, but on the standard, yes. Been well since I joined the stream. What's up, Ian? Or Ian? Hey, Gatie, which is the fastest payout? They're all the same speed. I use Ys. Y long, we're dumping because I thought price was going to take out those equal highs. 25358.25 is an OB. This one candle, that would be the lowest portion, yeah. You could use that, not on this time frame, but on the lower time frame. That's the OB on the 15-second probably or something. Fed expected to cut rates, yep. We about to go up, maybe. Sell, bro? Nah. I think we're gonna stay range bound. If we were bullish, we wouldn't have made a lower low here. Yeah, simply. Yeah. If it was a high probability, if it was like a really high probability narrative, we wouldn't have made a lower low here on either indice. FOMO win, FOMO win, FOMO win, FOMO win, FOMO win. Bro, I'm close to losing 2 express because of last week and this week. You didn't, listen, stop blaming price action, bro. You didn't lose because last week and this week. September PA is not delivering. Are you just going to blow your account every single time PA doesn't deliver? Because if so, you're never going to get a payout, bro. Because PA is not going to be perfect every single time for your model. That's the whole point. Otherwise, it would be too easy. I just noticed, why are you using P now instead of ticks? Ticks doesn't really affect me anymore. You know, doesn't make a difference. I think it's better for the videos. And yeah, doesn't matter anymore. Look at 30-minute. This is a 30-minute model CRT. I don't trade that, so I don't really care. I'm profitable already, bro. I took a payout and my risk management is good. I would stop blaming price action. That's just my personal advice. Do you have 50Ks? Yes. You know what happened with 1-of-1 funding? No, I don't know what happened. I don't know what that is. I've heard about it, but I don't know anything about it. I recommend you to short before move. No offense, brother. I could care less about your recommendations. It seems bearish to me. I think we're going to stay range bound for some time between this low and high. In fact, we may just stay here the rest of the session until lunch. Standard account, 0 in advance. Standard has activation fee still. Standard and advanced doesn't. This PA is stupid? This PA is not stupid. This PA gave you a really nice short towards, like, there's opportunity here. It's not like it was like this the whole session, you know? Simply, just the model wasn't, if the model wasn't there for you, it is what it is. You're going to trade PM? Maybe. It's been so long since I've traded PM. A top tick London ended the day before it started. Nice, bro. You think FOMC is priced in? Of course. What prop firm do you mess with, brother? ALPHAFUTURES is my favorite prop firm. I ordered YM earlier and pressed buy instead of sell on top set. What a fail. Oh, that's tough. I'm not trading tomorrow. The issue here that Asia low hasn't fully been taken. Asia low has been taken. Do you think 0 is worth it or not? To start, yeah. If you're trying to get your first payouts, just use the 0. Use that money. Did you lose? We're 1-1 so far, but we're still up on the day because we managed risk really well. I mean, we're still up 900, so this is an eval. But on the funded, we're gonna take a payout on the funded. Not gonna lie, it's a small payout, but after the trade copier malfunction yesterday, I'll take what we can get. We got to get some new accounts. What's good, Adam? Tomorrow news reason of today. Tomorrow's FOMC. Someone said, why no trade tomorrow? The reason I'm not trading tomorrow FOMC, well, first of all, I don't trade FOMC morning. That's number one. So I wouldn't trade tomorrow morning session anyway. Usually I trade the afternoon tomorrow with FOMC press conference, but I have it's my girlfriend's birthday, so we're gonna be spending the day together. Definitely do not want to be trading FOMC. You got it. Why don't you choose an indicator to mark out org for you? Could also have previous session highs and lows, midnight open, etc. I prefer marking it out manually. Keeps me really focused. What happened yesterday? People asking what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I had a trade copier set up for my Apex accounts. And on the leader account, I shorted 1 micro S&P contract to test the trade copier. And every single account that was attached to that trade copier shorted 100 micros, the maximum. So I lost pretty much every single Apex account that I had yesterday. And it was all on live stream. You can go back and watch the clip. Your girl and my girl got the same birthday on Wednesday or tomorrow. Tradevate and Apex were not able to fix the problem. Any prop firm wouldn't have been able to fix the problem. Yo, Gatie, bro, how much money did you lose before actually making money? Not much. 1,000 maybe, 2,000, 3,000. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I never really kept track. Imagine you noticed it earlier and closed all the trades in like a few K profit though. It still would have made me ineligible for payouts, but yeah, at least I would have not had to deal with insane drawdown on Apex, which I really can't be asked to do. Appreciate you, Dennis. You can't join the Discord. You have to click open in browser. Didn't you say like 5K once? Maybe 5K. Like I said, I genuinely don't know. I don't remember saying 5K, but maybe I did. Gotta do the school the earliest I get on is 10:10. You think it's possible to be profitable getting on so late? Yeah, straight 10:10 to 11, bro. Any more trades for me? I'm gonna be honest, probably not. So should we just run a giveaway? The probability of something forming high probability is like, it's not just the fact I lost. It's the fact that if this was bullish, it really shouldn't have taken this low. If it's gonna move, it's probably gonna be in lunch, if I'm being honest. It's probably gonna be in lunch. I mean, everyone's blaming price action, but it's a pretty solid move, man. I mean, it's also the day before FOMC, so I don't know why everyone's like, how long you guys gonna blame price action for? Your whole life? Are you gonna be 30 with a kid and be like, damn it, fucking price action today? Like, what are you doing, bro? No one told you to trade. You gotta figure it out when you're supposed to trade and when you're not supposed to trade. Like, I'm on MNQ. You trade NQ1 or NQZ. NQ1 exclamation mark with beta adjust on. How can I join the giveaway? I'll set up a form shortly. I want to watch this though, because if it's gonna move higher, it's quite interesting. We may have genuinely just gotten wicked, but I don't think so. Yeah, well, I mean, we're up on the day for sure. I mean, that trade was like quarter risk. Our first trade was 3 minis on this eval. This trade was 1 mini, and we reduced our risk. That's 1. 2. We're gonna get a payout, a small payout on Thursday, and yeah. If you could only have one entry confluence, which would you pick? Like one PD array confirmation? I would choose the order block. Did you make more money trading than you put in? At one point. At one point, no. But now, yeah. I don't think I'll ever go in the negative in that. If that's... It's gonna be pretty hard. I have to really, really go on tilt and blow like a bunch of fundeds. Survive that trade on those 3 wicks. Stop loss, break even. Good luck, bro. Almost got stopped out 3 times on those 3 wicks. Everyone had to stop at the low. Good luck, boys. Did the trade copier compensate you? No. Can you explain the order block real quick? No, but I have a full video on order blocks if you want to watch that video. Everyone got excited that you got our break even. Nice, bro. Should I exit our break even? It's a tough question, in my opinion. Yeah, like I said, in my opinion, it's gonna stay. As soon as I got stopped out, what did I say? I said it's probably gonna stay range bound between here and here for some time. And that's exactly what we're doing. 15 minutes, not the longest, but would you buy 50? I personally only buy 50Ks, but eventually I guess I'll probably do 150s, right? Some point in time. Someone said now I got stopped out. I hope so, bro, because if you didn't get stopped out by this, I mean, I guess your stop could be here. If I use over 5 contracts on a trade in my Alpha 50K eval, will it fail eval? No, you're good. You can use as many contracts as you want, brother. Well, there's a limit, whatever the limit is, but you can't exceed the limit. They won't let you make that mistake. Can you pass top sub account one day? Nope, 2 is minimum. Would you buy? Yeah, I buy 50Ks personally. FOMC and Federals tomorrow, and people staying mad with the price action, bro. I personally don't even think this is bad price action. We got a good setup long. Okay, it failed, but it doesn't mean it wasn't a good setup. And we got good, realistically, we got two good setups short. This OB and that OB. And we were able, I didn't take this one, but we took the second one. Institutions know where your stop loss is? No, they definitely do not. You got to read like the CME book and CFTC. They don't know where stop loss is. They know where it probably is, but they don't know exactly where it is. Bro, I'm about to buy the 50K right now. Do you think the standard or the 0 is better? Is it your first ever? Have you gotten a payout before? Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Just get the standard. Like, if you want a really easy payout, well, there's nothing easier than a standard account payout. There really isn't. If you can pass the eval and just not tilt on the funded, you're probably going to get a payout, The eval is way harder than the standard to get a payout. So I would You have a live, so you probably have some good discipline. I would just get the standard. So tomorrow, no live, not used to that. I know, bro. I'm not used to it either, man. I would just go with the standard, bro. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want the easiest, I get the standards. That's my favorite. I have got a payout on the 0, but that's just because it came out when I was testing it out. I use the standards. I like the standard payouts. Easy. Standard feels like a job, like every 2 weeks. What a live account. Live account is like live brokerage. How much lives you have? How many lives do I have? I think only 1, but I guess if I had more, that would be great. Does Apex have trailing drawdown on eval? Yes. I'm gonna be lonely tomorrow. 9. He's a cat. My Apex payout was denied because of the 50 MAE drawdown. It happens, bro. You just gotta get a bigger one, I guess. Bigger payout now. Even live accounts. I have for futures. I mean, I got multiple live accounts. If we're talking about money with a brokerage, I guess 3. I guess the loss total of 3, but I only trade futures on 1 of them. Still in longs. Good luck, Tino. What platform do you use? For what? No Gatie tomorrow for real. No Gatie tomorrow. Listen, no Gatie tomorrow. Yo, everyone's leaving TikTok. They don't know about the giveaway, bro. It's good shit. We'll keep boring some people. Maybe they'll leave before the giveaway comes up. What else do you trade? Thought you only do futures? Stocks. And then investments. Can you please give me your 2024 ebook? I can't find it on your Discord. What giveaway? The one we're going to do right now for free. Just go here and go to ebooks. All the stuff is here. These are all my books. Then you have this template. Someone wants that. You have my journal. And you have this guy's stuff. I'll be honest, I'm probably going to delete this guy's stuff. No offense, Jerry, but let's keep it all my stuff here. The viewers went up by 20 when you said how to enter giveaway. I'll set it up. I'll start setting it up now. Great, I use your code. How do I show you I did it? I'm going to be honest, there is no code giveaway right now. So you don't got to show me this time. But next time there's a code giveaway, let me know. But I appreciate you using my Alpha Futures code. Or whatever code you decided to use. I appreciate you, man. I'm pretty small compared to these other guys. You waiting for a macro? Nah. I'm just going to set up the giveaway. Okay. Let's go. What to do? Okay, what account should we give away? What 50K account? Should we do advanced? Advanced has no activation fee in September, so it would be like pretty much free. I'm going to assume no one wants standard because then they can genuinely just get a full free account. Someone said core. Okay, we're doing alpha futures. Okay, we don't support MMFU in this stream. All right? I'm joking. I mean, I'm not joking. I don't use them. We're doing alpha futures. Advanced 0, advanced 0. Okay, we're going to have to run a poll because advanced or 0 giveaway. Listen, everyone on TikTok, you're going to have to join the YouTube stream. If you don't join the YouTube stream, you won't see the link. The difference is 0 is easier to get payout, but the advanced, you can get more payout. I'm going to be honest, guys. It's got to be advanced. Listen, I understand 0 is like, oh, wait, I'm so tripping. Why did I say yes or 0? All right, hold on. I'm going to be honest, guys. Are you guys sure you don't want the advanced? There's no consistency rule. I know it's a little bit harder to pass, but like, yo, it's a free account, man. You might as well go for it. Like, I'm going to be honest. Are you guys, does anyone really want, like, for the people who said 0, do you really want the 0? The advanced has no consistency rule, 90% profit split. I guess the 0 also has 90% profit split. Yes, it's harder, but like, just challenge yourself a little bit. There's no activation fee in September. Listen, advanced account with Alpha Futures, if you pass in September, no activation fee. You don't have to get an activation fee. I have the 0, but now I regret it. No, there's nothing wrong with the 0. I just mean if I'm going to give away a free account, the 0 is like 3 times the price. So, all right. Yeah, for real, bro. No. All right, let's do the advanced. Everyone wants advanced. All right. Okay. We'll give away two 50K advanced Alpha Futures. I'll give away 2. We're going to give away 2. Type your YouTube handle. Okay. Join the YouTube stream. Otherwise, you won't see this link that I'm going to post in the chat very shortly after I create it. Type your YouTube name, what it says in chat. That's what I want to see, what it says in chat. I don't want to see like the at. I don't want to have to search you up. Does everyone understand the rules? Because somehow someone always messes this up, bro. Type your YouTube name, whatever it says in the chat. Not the at symbol or whatever that stuff. Okay, you get not right now, guys. I meant when you sign up the form. Like, everyone's spamming. Why is everyone spamming? All right, I'm dead, bro. How do you? Okay, settings, responses, limit to run response. Check. That way, everyone gets one entry and it's fair. I don't know why everyone's spamming the chat. Anyways, so responses, questions, 250K. Type your YouTube name, what it says, whatever it says in chat. Required. Okay. So simple. Surely no one's going to mess this up. Okay, we're going to publish. Then we're going to copy the link. And I'm going to post it in the YouTube stream chat. If you're in TikTok, I can't send a link to TikTok chat. Okay, I'm going to need you guys to stop spamming so I can... Shit. Bro, stop moving so fast. All right. I think we pinned it. I can't send a link to... I mean, I'll send it to... No, it's got to be TikTok. We're doing this a YouTube giveaway. YouTube. So move from TikTok to YouTube. The link is right here. Everyone's spamming, but it's right there. Everyone's trying to hide the link. Listen, Linda. So we'll give this until, I don't know, a couple minutes, I guess. Can I please get a free 25K rapid? No, but we're giving away 2 Alpha Futures accounts right now. So if you hurry up, you can maybe get it in time. Go to YouTube stream, click this link. When you click the link, it's going to take you here. Click go to site, type your YouTube name. My YouTube name is Mike25Trader. Whatever it says in the chat. So then when I ask the winner, listen, I'm not searching anyone up. I'm not messing around. You're going to have a couple minutes to respond. If you don't, because people are going to start making fake names. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not even trying to waste any time. Okay? So we'll give it how much longer should we give it? 3 minutes. 2-3 minutes, I suppose. My name on YouTube is @GatieTrades. Okay. We'll give it 2 minutes after I post this in TikTok chat. Let me post this in TikTok chat and pin it. That way you guys can go to, you guys know where my YouTube is. So, yeah, I mean, go to the YouTube stream. You finish it. We're done trading. Yeah, we're up on the day. I took like a 1.5 hour win. I'm going to request a payout with that. I'm not going to trade that funded. It's a small payout, but I don't care. We lost all the Apex accounts, so shit, I'm going to pay whatever I can get paid, man. All right. So we're going to give it 1 more minute. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. And then that's it. I see the numbers not going up anymore too much. 276. People are getting their last entries on the giveaway. 277. It's definitely slowing down. If you miss it, you just got to lock in next time. How do I enter? Click the link in the YouTube stream. You got to go to the YouTube stream, click the link in the YouTube stream, and then put in your YouTube name and handle. You didn't have the emoji? That's okay. Well, I'm sure we'll get it. All right. How do I enter? Click the link that's pinned. Come on, guys. Come on. Listen, if you guys can't figure out how to enter at this point, I don't know how you're going to do a payout on this account. Ads is crazy. I gotta somehow pay for these accounts, man. I'm joking. I'm actually not paying for this. Alpha Futures. Shout out Alpha Futures for this. Also, I don't make much off YouTube streams. All right. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Join the YouTube stream. Click the link. And then wait, my PC lagged. I'm sorry, that's funny. You can do it on your phone, man. It's probably easier. All right. In the meantime, I'll set up the Google wheel. What's the wheel of names? Wheel of names. Come on, I'm hungry. All right, wheel of names. I'll set it up here, and then I gotta do. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I made over 5 figures in payouts. Still under 6 figures. 3, 2. Oh, that guy sniped it that last entry. All right, those last 2 entries sniped it. All right. All right. Okay. Hopefully this works first time. So what I'm gonna do here is copy all the names. 336. Ah, man, you serious, bro? GatieTrades. Why is this lit? Why is everyone entering all of a sudden, bro? All right. Wait. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hold on. That messed up everything. All right, that's it. We're cutting it off here. All right, boys. Hopefully that just pastes in no problem. $343. That sounds like a little too much. Am I tripping? Alright, whatever. We're spinning. There's a lot of fucking entries, bro. We gotta do this. Okay, next time we're doing 5 minutes. I don't know who this is gonna land on. Can't even see, bro. What was that bio right under there? One tick bio? I think that's bio in the blue. I mean in the green, sorry. That's freaking hilarious. I think that's you in the green. I think that's you in the green right under, bro. I see the capital B and it looks like a capital H. Anyway, Lenti. Okay, Lenti right there. I see your name. So don't even bother. Listen, I already know who Lenti is. I'm gonna screenshot this. Listen, this is the first winner, Lenti. Let's go. All right, I don't have to remove you, but sorry, you cannot win twice. All right, I'm pretty sure that was you. I'm not 100% sure. Why is that one person so big? Shlu, wait, I know Shlu. Two loyal people won, bro. Shlu, you're in here? Shlu is loyal, right? Shlu is always in here? Shlu, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You got like 1 or 2 minutes, bro. Because people are gonna start making names. Wait, my girl is giving birth? Shlu, I'm gonna give you like 1 minute, bro. Here. Yeah, he's here. Give him a chance, guys, man. Give him a chance. Y'all didn't even give him 10 seconds, bro. Alright, that's... How do I even know it's the real Shlu, bro? Someone could have made that. Okay, in your... Yeah, I believe. I mean, I know there's a loyal Shlu. You joined March. Okay, you're not a new account. So, they didn't know goddamn Shlu. I'm Shlu. Alright, we got the 2 winners. But just for fun, let's see who could have won. No, listen, we're not giving away 3 accounts. In fact, we already gave away 2 accounts. We gave away 2 accounts yesterday? Oh shit, we gave away 4 accounts. I'm just curious to see who's very unlucky. I don't know who that is. So, protraction in macro with SMT. Protraction short? Oh, you're talking about this OB? Yeah, that is a protraction model, 1046. LAK. That's me. Wow. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have rolled that. I feel kind of bad. Anyways, listen to the two people who won. Can you guys both receive Alpha Futures accounts? I'm the real Shlu. Shit. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't believe you, bro. I don't. I don't. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Okay, hold on. Were there actually two Shlus in the list? How was there two people named Shlu, bro? No, there's only one Shlu in the list, bro. And I'm gonna go ahead and know that it's the guy who's always in chat. If there was two Shlus, okay, that would have been an issue because then we don't know which one won. Okay, maybe next time we'll do the ads. But listen, there's only one Shlu. The person who responded first, he responded right away. So yo, y'all be changing your names, bro. Bro, y'all be changing your names. Yo, you guys are changing your names. That's crazy. You guys can do that? That's crazy. I took a screenshot of the first one. Hold on. Because I don't even remember. It's this one. Yo, don't you... Okay, I think I already went. This guy's double slewed. This guy's double slewed. He's going to win. This guy wins. He's double slewed. I know, Cryptic. I know. I'm just playing with you. He's double slewed. The real slew is double slewed. You gotta give one to AK? Justice for AK? You know, you guys want justice for AK? You guys want justice for AK, huh? This person. Free AK? Everyone wants me to spin again. If we spin again, we already have. I'm gonna be honest, I only have 2 accounts to give. So we're gonna have to run. We already gave away 2 accounts yesterday. And 2 accounts today. From now on, you know what I'm gonna do to you guys? I'm gonna say we're giving away X. And then I'll be like, fine, one more. But in reality, I was always gonna give away that one more. You know? Just gonna see if they landed on bio. I don't know any of these people. Alright, well, this slew, and I forget who the other person won was. But that slew, and I took screenshots. And Lenti. Slew and Lenti. Do both of you guys are eligible for Alpha Futures payouts? I mean, like accounts? How often do they give me accounts to give away? Depends how good I do. You know? Message me on Discord to Lenti and... Oh, Lenti doesn't want the account? Oh, he do want it. Who lied, bro? Why you guys lying, bro? Yeah, that's funny. No, he wants it. He wants it. They lying, bro. You guys are hungry. I feel you guys. You guys are hungry, bro. You guys are hungry. Listen, now we have a separate issue. Okay, you messaged me on Discord. Okay, good, good. I was gonna say because, listen, what I need you to do, Lenti, is message me on Discord and send me a message that only you would know because I'm about to get other messages from people who are claiming to be Lenti. So Lenti, I need you to send me a message on Discord. Shlu is 16. Shlu, I got you. I got you. Lenti, send me a message on Discord, and whatever that message is, send the same message in the chat right now, just so I can confirm this is you. You know. AK, I don't got you, bro. I don't got you, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, bro. I'm Pablo from YouTube. I have okay. Got you, Lenti. Got you. Okay, I got Lenti and I got Blue. I'm sorry, AK. I'm sorry, man. I generally only have 2 accounts. Maybe if I didn't lose every single one of my fundeds. What the fuck? Just buy AK1? Bro, what? How come you guys are acting like I'm supposed to be buying AK1? No offense, AK. But I don't even know you, bro. You know? I just lost all my accounts, first of all. Second of all, you want me to go from my pocket to buy an account for some... Listen, I might as well just buy myself another account. Type shit. Alright, next time we got an extra, I got you, AK. How about that? That's fair. I've listened. She's trying to get a account. I mean, you can't blame him for trying, bro. You can't blame him. I mean, I don't blame you, brother. Okay, I got the 2 winners. Lenti, send me your email. Listen, you guys want to know the truth? Actually, we may be able to do a big giveaway. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. But I'm pretty sure I'm meeting with the CEO of Alpha. And I don't know what he's going to say. Maybe he just wants to meet me. Or maybe he's meeting all the affiliates. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe he'll say some crazy shit. Like 500. Imagine he gave me like 50 accounts or some shit. That'd be great. No, that's way too much. That's way too much. Alright, I got you. Lenti and Shlu, I'll get those accounts for you guys. Appreciate you guys coming through in the stream. Next alpha discount, my best guess would be Thanksgiving, bro. If I had to guess. We ended up making a lower low after, what did I say? 40 minutes of consolidation ish. What happened to that? Hey, you know what, AK, that works for me, bro. That works for me, bro. Anyways, we're up 1R ish, so pretty chill day. A Forex giveaway? We could try a Forex giveaway. You may be the only person who enters, though. Shit, I guess. Got my first pay on Alpha CEO. Want to see us already, Gatie? No way they want to meet us, bro. That's fucking funny as fuck. Alright. I could go for a bigger payout, but I don't want to trade tomorrow. So, nah, fuck it. Give away a $20 live account. Yo, you guys want to... Okay, hold on. You guys want to talk about giveaways? I told you guys, I'm no liar. I told you guys that I would give away every dollar I made from Funded Next. So let's go see how much money we've made. I don't know how much we've made. Shout out to Bio. He's going to wire the funds for us. Let's go see how much we've made from Funded Next. And whatever that is, I don't know, maybe we'll do a poker tournament. Am I still live on TikTok? Barely. Everyone's on YouTube. Funded next. Hold on. Let me find the link. I'm no liar, man. I keep my promises. So I told you guys whatever I make from Funded Next, I will give away. I have no idea what's here. $375. So that's what we're going to give away. $375. I'm not sure how we're going to do it. I think poker tournament could be fun. We could give a bunch of people $20, but like, I'm going to be honest, there's only, a certain amount of people who would actually care. I mean, we could give away one person all the money. I think poker tournament is cool too. We could start doing, oh, I know what to do. I have an idea. Trade of the week. Weekly $50 cash giveaways. That's fun, no? Is that fun? Poker tournament all goes to the winner. It can be demo. I don't care if it's demo. As long as you show the entry, the exit, the reasoning, like we'll do it properly. Someone said blackjack. Bro, how much will we do a blackjack tournament, bro? Clash Royale? Clash Royale tournament? Hell no, we're not doing a Clash Royale tournament, guys. How are we supposed to run a Clash Royale tournament with that many people? Keep beta just on, brother. I guess we can do, okay, we can do trade of the week, but it only counts on evals, like it has to show you to show the account. Poker. Poker would be fun. I guess let's do a little vote. Let's do a little vote right now. Let's do a little vote. We could do weekly poker and then $50 a week. Like, it doesn't have to be one person gets it all. Unless you guys want that, But I think it would be fun if we had it like every week. Everyone got to play for something. Because I'm going to be honest, this number's not going to go up much. That's it. We could do $75. Or we put this all on black. Gee. Push-ups? Bro, how am I supposed to do a push-up tournament? What does that even mean? How do you start a poll? How to give away FN money. Let's do, what are we gonna do again? Poker. Trade of the week. Names, wheel spinner. I don't want to do wheel spinner. Other. I'm just gonna say other. We'll just see if any of these three options really supersede. What the fuck, brother? Look at the chart. Take a long, brother. Take a long, brother. Long, brother, long. Bro, relax yourself, brother. Relax. Okay, most people are saying poker. Some people are saying other. Poker 60. Let's give it a chance. Let's see how many people vote. I think poker would be fun. Listen, I think poker could be really good when it comes to money. Someone said money. Someone said Kahoot. That could be fun too. How are you gonna evaluate a trade? The same way that ALPHAFUTURES does it. If you guys didn't know, by the way, ALPHAFUTURES does weekly trade of the week giveaways as well. So trade of the week, you have to show the chart, the trade idea, the outcome, and the lesson learned. And it's just the person with the best journal, entry and the best trade. Like, let's see people who win, like, stuff like that. What's going on? We're figuring out how to give away money next time. Not today. We've already done the giveaway today, but next time, it's genuinely 50-50 between poker and trade of the week. I mean, I guess we could do both, bro. True, it is too much work. I'm going to have to review every single trade. Guys, fuck that, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. Are you serious? Guys, look at these fucking numbers. 33, 34, and 33. What the hell am I supposed to do? ICT Kahoot? Then no, I don't. I think that's funny. We could do like random trivia. Kahoot ICT, bro. I really don't want to take the time to make a Kahoot, bro. Someone said put Kahoot in the. Okay, let's do poker versus Kahoot. Let's do poker versus. Is there a max people for Kahoot though? Let's do poker versus Kahoot. I think poker's a lot easier. We're probably gonna do poker. I feel like Kahoot probably has like a max. Kahoot's trivia. No max people? Let's just see. A lot of people probably don't know how to play poker. It's really easy. People will defo cheat in Kahoot. True, people will cheat, but I'll make it questions that they can't cheat. Minecraft's Hunger Games? Bro, I used to love watching those videos. I feel like we'll probably do poker, man. Poker's fun. Poker's entertaining. People will cheat in Kahoot one way or another. Also, how am I supposed to find one Kahoot? We're going to do poker, guys. We're going to do poker. We'll start the first poker tournament. Let's see if we can get more affiliations for Funded Next. And then maybe we'll do the first poker tournament. Not this week because I'm busy. Wait, which week am I busy? Fuck, I forget, bro. Yeah, I think we'll do poker. $100 winner. $100 cash prize winner. And yo, I'm competing, bro. So if I win that shit, I'm keeping that shit. Fair game to all of us, bro. Fair game. Listen, just because I'm serving you guys at my dinner table, it doesn't mean I can't eat, bro. So y'all better. I'm locking in. I'm competing in that poker tournament. Yes, sir. It's only fair. You gotta beat me. You gotta take me down. You gotta take me down. I'm not that good at poker. I'm not that good, but I know how to play. Bro, turn into Mr. B. It's only $100, and it's not like I'm giving you $100 in my cash. It's people who use my Funded Next code and referral link. Shout out to those guys. Put a time to stop cheating. I think we'll do poker, man. Listen, it's really easy to learn poker. If you don't know how to play poker, just watch a 5-minute YouTube video. You'll learn in 5 seconds. It's really simple, and the website's very user-friendly, so it even tells you, like, Yo, by the way, Ash, did you get your account or no? Let's read on Discord. I should have got it by now. Kahoot won, but I think we're gonna do poker. Kahoot people can cheat. Okay, you haven't gotten the accounts? Okay, hold up. Maybe like an Alpha Tech. They're probably just like very busy. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through. That's all for me today. I gotta go make some food. I'll see you guys live on Thursday, not Wednesday. Tomorrow's FOMC. Good luck tomorrow if you're trading FOMC. If you get my name tag, get it like right here. Yo, peep this, guys. Look, can you guys see my case? What does that shit say, bro? PO3 type shit. Fire ass trade. Lenti and Shlu, I'll send your accounts now. Hopefully by tomorrow you get the accounts. I appreciate you guys coming through. I will see you guys live tomorrow. About us non-US people, you can still play the poker tournament, brother. Anyone can play. And I'll see you guys live Thursday. Good luck on FOMC. I'm gonna miss you guys, man. One day, it's tough, bro. But I appreciate you guys coming through.